everyone! Today we're creating these paper flower-shaped boxes. These are perfect to fill with candy and give to your mom for Mother's Day. The first thing you'll need to do is go to the link in the description where you can print these patterns and then cut them out and fold them on the fold lines. For now, we're going to take the lid pieces out, so the two side pieces and the top lid piece, and we're just going to keep the box pieces to work on the box. So I'm just tracing these pieces onto a purple sheet of cardstock, which is a thicker kind of paper, and it is best to use paper that is a little thicker for this project. On those side pieces, once I traced around them, I took my Cricut score tool and I'm just going to score those tab folds. So score the one across the top and on the side. And I repeat this with the second side piece, tracing around it and then scoring the fold lines. Now we're going to mark every 6 centimeters on these side pieces, and you're going to start it at the fold line here on the side. So from the fold line, I'm just going 6 centimeters over and marking it. So there should be a mark on the 6 and the 12, and then the 18 will land at the end of the piece. Then I'm marking it at the top, and we're going to be creating vertical score lines on these marks. And so I'm marking it at the top and the bottom just so we can create a straighter line. So I'm marking on the other side piece as well, and on this one you'll just be marking at the 6 centimeter mark because it ends on the 12. Then I'm taking a ruler and I'm just going to connect these marks to each other to create the score lines. So they'll end up looking like this, and cut all of those out. Now I'm taking the longer side piece and I'm just going to gently fold it on that tab line. Make sure it's folded really well. And then I'll fold it on the side tab, and then I'm just going to leave those other score lines alone for now. Then I'm taking scissors, and across that whole bottom tab I am going to cut vertical slits up to the fold line. And you want to keep these pretty close together. It looks like this. This will allow it to bend around the flower shape. And I'm just going to repeat this on the other side piece. So they look like this. So I'm going to take that longer piece again and the flower pattern for the box. And we're going to be keeping the edge of the flower right up against the edge of the side piece. So stick it right into the corner where two of the petals are joined. And we're going to be shaping it around. So put some glue on the tab at the end. Place it underneath the flower and push it right into the corner, keeping the fold right against the edge of the flower. Then flip it over to the back and add some hot glue right along the edge. Flip it back over and just shape it around the flower. Hold it in place for the glue to set. And flip it back over and add some more glue and shape it around some more. And now we're getting close to the corner, or where two of the petals are joined together. So take the side piece and fold it backwards on that fold line like this. Then flip it back over and put some glue there. And then just push it into the corner and make sure that the petal is shaped around the edge also. Flip it back over. And we're just going to repeat what we did before, putting glue close to the edge, flipping it over, and shaping it around. And you're just going to continue doing this until we reach the end of the side piece, and it should end right in the corner between two petals. And be sure to fold those vertical fold lines backwards as you reach the corners. So I've made it to the end of this piece. So I'm just going to put glue on the bottom and push it into the corner. So it ends up looking like this. Now I'm going to grab that second side piece and I'm going to start with it right here. And I'm just going to take this tab end here and fold it backwards. And the side piece will go here. So I'm just going to put glue on the outside of that tab and quickly push this side piece into place, keeping it as vertical as possible. And make sure that it's pushed completely into the fold. So it folds backwards there like this. And just put a little glue here and then push it under the piece and right up against the edge. And we're just going to continue the process just like before from here on out. So just putting glue close to the edge and shaping it around. Folding the fold for the corner and pushing it into the corner. And when you get to the very end, you are going to want this tab that's on the outside right now to be on the inside. So just gently move it to the inside, trim off any of the tab that's left at the bottom, then bend that fold line. I'm just going to take some glue, put it on that tab. Careful not to bend the piece too much when you do this, and then just press it in place. And the box ends up looking like this. Now if you don't like how the bottom looks like this, you can trace another copy of the flower box pattern and you can just glue it on top. So next I'm going to make the lid. I'm using this paper and I'm flipping it so the good side is facing down and tracing the lid pattern onto that and the two side patterns. And just like before, we're tracing around the pattern and then scoring the fold lines. And then you can cut them out and then carefully fold on the fold lines. And I forgot to score those side folds, and if you do that, that's okay. Just put the pattern back on it and score it. Then I'm going to cut vertical lines up to the fold line, all along the bottom tab. And keep them pretty close together. This is just like before and repeat it on both pieces. Next, take a ruler and we're going to score the vertical score lines. This time we're going to be doing it every 6.2 centimeters. So I did the first one and then I moved the ruler and did the second one, which should end right on the fold line there. Then I did it on the bottom. And then just score that vertically. And make sure to repeat this on both side pieces. So it looks like this. And I'm just going to take these two pieces and turn the flower over so the good side's facing down. This time we're going to be gluing the bottom tab on top instead of underneath. So fold that side tab backwards here at the corner. Put a little glue towards the edge. And then you're just going to be lining the edge of the side piece right up with the edge of the flower. So put a little glue and then just line it up. The way around the petal. And when you get to the corner, just fold it backwards on the fold line. Some glue and push it into the corner. And then just repeat this process going all the way around the flower until you run out of the side piece, which should happen at the corner between two petals once again. So what ended here, I ended up having a little bit left over and I just went ahead and cut that off so it lined up right with the corner. And glued the end of the tab in place. Then I took the second side piece with the end with the tab and I bent the tab backwards and glued it to the inside of this first piece. Make sure that it's vertical. Then just start putting glue around the edge once again. And repeat this until you get to the end of the flower. Trim off any extra so it lines up with the corner. And then move that tab that was on the outside to the inside. Should look like this. Put some glue on the outside of the tab and glue the two ends together. You can trim off any extra that might be at the top. And fix anything that needs to be fixed. And that's it for the lid piece. And the box is finished, so to put it together, it's easiest if you start at the bottom and kind of push the sides of the flower in on the box, and that's it! You can fill this with candy or other small gifts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more from my channel, you can click the subscribe button or any of the other videos on screen, and I hope you have a great day.